Good? Any other questions right now? Okay. Then first thing I want to do is we're going to write our names down. I have some markers for you as well. There's 3. I think there was 3 more behind you, right? There's some more paper. I'm sure everybody has one. We're going to fold it what they call hot dog style. So you take your paper long way, fold it down, and then you write Mr. or Ms. across the front. Mr. Baker already gave you one, so you're all set. Oh, you need markers. I'm sitting with them. Pass them back as you go. So I'm Mrs. Ramey. Now if you have trouble getting them to stand, you can give it another tail.
I'm sorry, can you spell
Ramey, R-A-M, as in Mary, E-Y. You good? Pass the markers around. Has everybody got one? Great. Try to minimize again. Okay. So the main ones that we're going to look at today, you need these two, don't you? Lots of handouts. This one? I don't know which I have behind you. Probably no. I'm sorry if I missed it. Does everybody have one? Okay. I highlighted mine to make it easy to remember the ones that we're going to need in our debate. Point of order is, again, if somebody uses somebody's name inappropriately or they don't behave in the right manner, all it is to let you know that that's where the breach in etiquette or orders went. Then the call to question is, yes ma'am?
So if a breach happens, does someone just yell
Yep.
out point of order?
Point of order, and then whatever the encroachment was. Okay? And then call the question, it's based in we're in the midst of a debate, and we've got our timer, and we're arguing and we're discussing, and somebody wants to actually vote right then before our time limit has expired, then you just say, call the question, and then we need to see if 2/3 of you would like to end the debate time and vote right then and there. That's what that means. Make sense? Okay, so we're going to, I know this is a lot at first, but we're going to try to get us ready for the first debate. The last couple things that you might need is if we need to extend discussion time. You guys are having a great time arguing and throwing out your different points of view, and then instead of the 3 minutes, you want to add a couple more minutes, and then somebody needs to make a motion to extend discussion time. All right, and then we need, again, 2/3 of you to think that that's a great idea, and we'll go from there. And the last thing is a motion to amend. I just want you to know about it, but in our first debate, we're not going to be amending anything. But normally, if there's something, a resolution out there that we're trying to promote, it would be a resolution is like a bill that we want to present, and you like part of it, but you don't like all of it. So as we're discussing, you're like, wow, that doesn't look like a good idea. Then you would make a motion to amend, and you would come up here and you would change that part that you liked. That's a little too complicated for day one, so we're going to let you know that it's an option for the next time, but we're not going to use it this time. All right? Okay. Let's see. We're going to go back to this one. Okay. So civil discourse is a term you're going to hear throughout the semester. What it means is how you have to speak to each other, respectfully, So this is just a cartoon to make fun of the fact that he's saying, okay, he looks so natural, and no, he doesn't. So people are always disagreeing with you, and you need to know how to behave. It's not just talking pretty and making it sound flashy and good. It's required in a democracy, which is what we have, to be able to create a safe environment, just like this classroom, where you are able to speak your mind without fear of the person next to you harassing you. You can disagree in a polite, proper manner, and everything's fine. And we want you to contribute. Civil discourse is listening and considering the positions of others and responding accordingly. It's not just one. You can't just have your opinion. You have to be able to listen to what others say and think about if it makes sense to you. You might change your opinion. It's also communicating your ideas in a way that will be considered by others. If you turn people off by attacking them and jumping at them, they are not going to listen to you. So you may as well just save your breath. It's not going to happen. So, in order to have civil discourse in our classroom, you have to have a position created by, supported by fact. It's not just, ooh, I don't like that. Okay, why? Takes you back to when you're a kid and your parents ask you things, right? So, in our case, we're going to use cited sources that people can check for themselves. We're going to be using articles, what people have said, statistics, things along those lines. So we're going to use our computers and we're going to look them up. Your position is supported by party philosophy. So we've got two-party system here. In the United States, we have Republicans and Democrats, and they have very different ways of looking at things, polar opposites. And then you have all those people kind of in between that you'd be more moderates, okay? So it's how you look at things like what is the role of the government in society, what should they be expected to do, what shouldn't they be allowed to do. That's where we have discrepancies. Same things with the rights of individuals. What should an individual have the right to do or not be allowed to do? That's going to be coming up all semester. And then finally, your position can be supported by personal experience. It can be your own personal experience. It could be the experience that you found as you were researching something in an article or a family member. If the topic is an illegal topic, don't